Okay, now he looks like he means business. Quick, somebody get him a burrito!
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers The Last Night Voyager class Megatron. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Megs just looking like he's about to rip somebody in half, as Megs do. His name is Megatron. Hey, look, it's from a movie. Hey, look, he's a Decepticon. He is a Voyager class Voyager, a classe Viajero, and a classe Voyager. That's one classe Voyager. Transformers! He's a Decepticon too. Did I mention that? I did. I'm going to say it again. Hey, look, he's a Decepticon. On this side of the box, we have another image here of Megatron, just looking mean and evil and nasty. And all you need to know about him is that he is a merciless tyrant. That's all you need to know, really. That's just, yeah. That's Megatron. That's Megatron. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. You got your cross cells there. Warning! Please don't eat anything in that box. That could be very bad for you. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along here, we have Voyager Megatron. And I really dig this figure. I think this figure is cool. And I will say this is definitely my favorite incarnation of movie Megatron. I love his design in this movie, and yeah, so here he is in his jet mode, and I love his jet mode. I think his jet mode is really cool. I like it. I digs it. I digs it very, very much. So let's get in closer here so we can take a look at the details. You can see the details here in the nose cone section. Very nice. The cockpit is done in a transparent red, but has some of that spicy mustard color on it. That's what I called it anyway. And you get some more of that spicy mustard color right there on the sections there, and some more of that spicy mustard in that midsection right there with all that detail going on. You do get some nice metallic blue paints there on those. I don't know what those are. I guess those are intakes. Those aren't the thrusters, because if they were thrusters, they would be on the other side. So I guess being on this side, they're intakes, even though they look like thrusters. But hey, it is what it is. Which is confusing. But hey, I still like it. And you get some more of that spicy mustard color going down the wings here. The robot mode feet are just kind of hanging out under there, but hey, you can say they're just like, you know, missiles of some kind. Cybertronian missiles. Hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? You get some more details going down the back of the jet here. And the underside, everything compacts pretty well. You can see the arms right there. You can see how the legs kind of fold up underneath the wings. And you can see Megatron's torso here is the body of the jet itself. So he's not robot under a jet, which is nice. The legs are pretty much like right under the jet, but the wings do incorporate into the legs. So you can't really say it's robot under a jet because, you know, that's not the definition of robot under a jet. The definition of robot under a jet is literally when the whole jet is the backpack, and you can literally take the jet off of the robot and have the robot and the jet standing next to each other. That's robot under a jet. This, you know, everything from the robot does incorporate into the jet in some way or another. So, not a robot under a jet, but there you go. So, for comparison, we're just going to go through all of the movies here. So here he is with movie 1, Voyager Megatron, when he was more of a Cybertronian jet thing. You can see how they look together. Here he is with Revenge of the Fallen, Voyager Megs. So you can see how they look together. They have that. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Megs in his truck mode. So you can see how they look. And here he is with Voyager Galvatron. So you can see how they look together. And here he is with the Turbo Changer Megatron. And obviously, this one is way better than the Turbo Changer. You can see how they look together. And here he is with Voyager Optimus. So you can see how they look together. So, there you have that. So yeah, I dig his jet mode. I really do. I like it. I like it. I like it very much. Now he does include his weapon. He has a sword right here, which is done gunmetal gray. Has some nice detailing. There's even some red in here, which is pretty nice. Looks like it's a transparent red, but very nicely done. You can store this on the jet mode. There is just a tab right here that will go into this slot right there, and just tabs on. There you go. That's how it stores. Hooray for storage. And that's pretty much it for his jet mode. It's cool. I love it. And let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's remove the sword, put that off to the side, and we will start off by taking these sections right here and just untabbing them. Helps if you gotta bring these sections down. Untab these sections. You just have a tab right here that goes up in this notch right here, and this tab right here plugs into that slot right there to lock those legs in place. So just bring that up, get the other section here, untab that, bring that up, and then you bring them out to the sides like that. Then you just take what are going to be his legs, just bring them out to the side a bit, turn them around. You want to untab these sections right here. Untab those panels. You can say just tab in right there. Just bring that up, and once you've done that, you take this whole assembly here and you bring that up like that. And now we will work on his legs. So you bring the leg down. This is his chest right here, so we're going to rotate the leg so it's facing forward. And now you're going to take the foot here and you're going to untab it from the wing and swing it down. And this tab right here goes into this slot right here. It'll probably fall into this gap when you're going into jet mode, but it's meant to go in that slot right there. So just bring that down, and then you just rotate the foot down. Then you just take the wing, collapse that up, tab, slot, and that will just plug in right. There we go. Plug in right there. And there you have a leg all done. Second verse, much like the first. So just rotate the leg, untab that foot, bring that down, straighten out the foot, bring that in, tab that in, and there you got the legs all done. Then you take these panels right here, bring them down. These sections here, you bring them down, and these panels you just rotate like that, and rotate, and there you have all the skirt panels right there. So now we'll raise up a little bit so we can get down to the upper body. So you want to come to these side panels here and just swing these out, and you want to untab the arms. They just tab into each other right there, and you want to untab his cannon. You can see there's a tab right here that tabs into that slot right there. And just bring the arms forward, and his pecs will just tab in right here on either side. So just click that in like that, and then you come down here, flip out to the fist, and then his cannon just swings around. Bring the front section down on that hinge right there, and then you just take the nose cone here of the jet, and that just collapses down against his back. Rotate his head, and there you have Megs in his robot mode. And as I said earlier, I think this is my favorite design for movie Meg so far. I love his design in this movie. I love it, I love it, I love it. Keep this. Keep this! I love this! I think he looks so cool. So cool. Just really just imposing. I love this design. But anyway, let's get in close here on that noggin. Not his chest, his noggin. That's a mean old noggin, and there is some nice light piping. You see his eyes glow a nice red. He's all like, grrr, grrr. Got the Decepticon symbol right there on the side of his chest. One thing I do wish was a feature. I wish you had the ability to take these side panels here on his helmet and actually bring them forward to give him his battle mask. I would have loved that, but these sections don't move, unfortunately. It would have been so cool if you could bring those in. But, well, it is what it is. But all in all, though, I love his design, and his design is asymmetrical here. You can see this pec is a totally different design than this pec, and this shoulder pad is totally different from this shoulder pad. So you get some asymmetry there. And you got his cannon, which is nice detailed. You got some more of that spicy mustard in there. That's what I call this color. It's spicy mustard, but anyway. But overall, very, very cool design. And you do get some gunmetal gray paints up in here on the chest, on the shoulder pads. Very nicely done. There's feet. And the back. You can see. Doesn't really have much of a backpack. He just got the nose cone there of the jet on his back. So it's a pretty clean transformation. So there you have that. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You don't get a lot of wiggly-waggly room. You really don't get any wiggly-waggly room just due to the shape of his neck there. His neck is just flat, so. But you can get him to look up. Can't really look down. Of course, can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. We do have these panels here on the shoulder that will move out of the way to accommodate the outward movement. So you get that much outward movement. You do have a bicep swivel. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You get a nice deep elbow bend there, which is nice. Nothing at the wrist. You just have that transformation joint there. So, you know, if that serves any purpose for you, I can move that way. Nothing at the waist, just due to the way he transforms. These panels, of course, can move out of the way to accommodate the leg movements. Legs can move forward that far. They can move back that far. You're going to have to move them out a bit to clear this bit right there, but they can move back that far. Outward, you can do the full splits. You got a thigh swivel. You have 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. And the feet, they don't really move anywhere. You have that transformation joint there, so you can kind of move the foot up a little bit, move it back a little bit, and you have full tiltage there due to transformation. So there you go for posability. Now, of course, he can hold his weapon. You can give him his sword. And he holds that nice and secure like. If you don't want him holding his sword, you can store it on him. There is a slot right back here. And you can take the sword and just slot that on. With that, have that stored on his back if you wish. So, there you go. But I want my Megs holding his sword. We'll put it in this hand for now. And there you go. But yeah, I think he's a really cool figure. I dig this. I dig this a lot. So, there you have that. Now for comparison, let's run through the gauntlet of Voyager Megs. So here he is with Movie 1, Voyager Megs, with his stupid spring-loaded feet. I never liked those. But there he is with Movie 1, Voyager Megatron. Here he is with Revenge of the Fallen, Voyager Megatron. There you have that. Here he is with Dark of the Moon, Megatron. So there you go. Here he is with Voyager Galvatron. You can see how they look together. Here he is with the Turbo Changer, Megatron. And again, clearly this one is way, way better. This is obviously a more simplified version, not meant for everyone. And here he is with his Decepticon brethren here, with the Berserker, with the Batacade. So you can see how he looks with his deluxe Decepticon brethren. So there you have that and that. And here he is with Voyager Optimus. So you can see how they look together, and they look good together. They look like sworn enemies. So there you have that. Oh, and last but certainly not least, here he is with the real star of the movie, Squeaks. Lord Squeakington. There you go. Es mi amigo Squeaks! Mi amigo Squeaks! Anyway. So there you go. There you have Voyager Megatron from the last night. As I said before, I think this is definitely my favorite version of movie Megatron. I hope they keep this design. Don't change it. Don't change it. Leave him like this. He looks awesome like this. I really love his look in this movie. But, yeah, there you go. And a pretty cool figure, I will say also. I like the transformation. The transformation has some neat tricks to it. I just all around dig this figure. I think it's really well done. In my personal opinion anyway, I think this figure is really well done. I'm sure people will nitpick this to death and somehow make it the worst thing that's ever been made. Hey, your prerogative. Me personally, I really dig him. I think he's cool. So there you go. So if you would like this or any Transformers movie toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Transformers movie toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers The Last Night Voyager class Megatron, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Well, Megatron, unfortunately, we need your help tracking someone down, so who do you need to help you with this mission? Bring me Shockwave. What, Shockwave? You know he's dead, don't you? I mean, Prime killed him. Like, brutally. You will meet my demands or I will destroy you! Now bring Shockwave to me! Alright, if you say so. Hit the reset button. Megs! I immediately regret this decision. Ah! Megs, you brought me back! This is awesome! Now we can hang out forever! So tell me everything that's happened while I've been gone. Tell me! Ooh, let's get ice cream! We'll get ice cream! You can tell me everything that's happened! Tell me! Come on, let's go! And I changed my mind! Send him back!